So isn't that what we did it? Yes.
Sir, today can we get group work?
Yes, you'll be getting group work, but at the same time, Prachit, just wait, okay? Uh, Group
Sir,
work
I
is
did
very
not
important,
understand that
okay?
3 p.m. one that you
Okay, yeah,
sent.
yeah, that also I'll be talking within few minutes, okay? That's also in the agenda because, like, if I tell that right now and somebody comes after 2 minutes, then I might have to repeat the same thing. So that's why I was just getting myself organized so that we can just start with minor things for 2 3 minutes, very minor things. Even if we miss out, it won't cause too much problem. Is that clear? Because we don't want to repeat. Okay, so now I don't know what happened here. Like I gave the assignment, but it's again over here and there. Did it go in social studies or it didn't get posted? What happened? Like here, okay. Silwal posted a new assignment in lesson one, employment. Yeah, I'm not seeing this. Okay, there it should be over there. Yeah, it was kept in social studies, so I didn't see that. But however, you know that is OBT when social sir has kept. Yes or no? Or was there confusion in that? Did you have any
No, sir.
confusion? So sometimes that thing has been like I'm getting a little confused in keeping OBT or social studies at times there. Okay, is that
Or
clear?
cause you teach social studies to grade 8 also.
Yes, and while working at a high speed, then that's error from my side. Okay, is that clear? Like when I try to work fast, then that's what happens. So that's exactly what Samik told makes sense there. Okay, exactly. So he has empathy. Okay, that means he is thinking from my perspective also. So that is a good example of empathy as well. Okay, now page number 24. So question number one, FGH, and question number two, DEF was told. And now what I'm going to do is, let me tell you, for this month, immediately I'll see the deadline, August 28th. Today is already 31. So when I check the assignment, if it is not there, immediately a message will be sent to most of them personally, either in Viber. Okay, most of that's what I've been planning than the group itself. But sometimes if I see I have no time, then I might have to start keeping it in the group itself. Although my priority is to send it individually. Is that clear? But if I say I am really going to again lose time in sending one by one, then only at that time I might quickly post it in the main group. Is that clear? So please do that and it will be checked regularly because I need to check these assignments and make sure they're all done on time also. Okay, now based on this question of page 24, do you have any confusion?
No,
No,
sir, no
sir.
Question number
confusion.
two, D, E, F. So that's exactly what we did. D also is same thing we studied. Go to question number two of 2D of page 24. First, I'm going for the subjective, and then we'll go for the objective later on. Okay, is that clear? Because looking at our book, we need to focus more on subjective for some time, I think, while studying to get the concept. Because at the same time, so objective will also give you the concept. Okay, but objective for exam is going to just make you memorize, and the objective is not to give you the answer directly right now and memorize and vomit it in the class in the exam. That's not our concept. Okay, it's not about rote learning. Okay, it's about your comprehension skill, different skills that you understand. So that's why I'm not giving you the answers directly and then taking so much time for you to be memorizing all those fill in the blanks or anything. Main thing is to make sure that you are understanding the concept. Is that clear? But at the same time, this objective will
Archit,
also
mute.
check your objective. We also at the same time, this objective will also help to understand the concept. So question number 2D, explain the relation between education and employment. We already did that. That's what we exactly discussed. Same way with importance of education and training and reference to employment also. Exactly, it's trying to just talk about the importance. That's what we already did that exactly. And finally, classify training. So in DEF, I don't think there's any problem. So
Or
I'm
no
not asking
confusion
those.
at all.
Yeah. So I'm not going to ask anyone to answer immediately right now, because when I see the name is not done that before that assignment date, anytime it will be immediately sent to the parents for communication. Is that clear? Okay, now in question number 1F, people are involved in different employment according to their qualification and what? What is that? Okay, I'm going to ask someone randomly. Okay, even if you have not done, I don't want you to take so much time. I'll pick up randomly. Asriya,
Yes, sir.
please tell that answer 2F.
Sir, I don't have my copy with me right now.
Okay, all of you, before you sit down for class, make sure all your things are organized and sit down. Is that clear? Because you just sit down without getting organized, and then sometimes it might be used, sometimes it might not be used, but most of the time we'll be doing immediate correction. And average timing is to keep for 5 minutes. Okay, Imani, 2 and 1F. People are involved in different employment according to their qualification and Imani. Where is Imani?
Sir, if Himani can't, can I?
Now I'm asking randomly because it's not just for a few only, it's for everyone to make sure that you're always prepared with your answers. From here itself, I'll be evaluating for your interaction. Is that clear? Every time it's not that I will be always asking answer or you'll be always asking question. Okay. Okay, Samik.
Sir, people are involved in different employment according to their qualification and skill.
Okay, did you all please check your answer and correct it if you have a different answer. Question number Z. That's why I didn't give you the answer directly. The objective was to make you read that read that lesson. Is that clear? It's to make sure that you read and find the answer so that you improve your comprehension skill. It's not that I give you the answer and then you memorize and vomit in the unit test or term exam. Is that clear? So that's not our main exam. That's not our main agenda. We're studying for life. Okay, I could just give you that directly, the answer, and then do that, but that's not going to work. It's just that you get good marks for now, but in life again, there's again another exam, again and time and again. Later on also there's exam. These marks might not like make so much difference if you don't do well later on in life. Okay, now question number Z. Different types of skills, education, and capacity are required for different what? So I'm going to ask randomly. No, wait. I'm going to pick up randomly, okay? Especially the people who arrive late also, I can pick up sometimes. I know who has been coming late. Okay, Imani came late and 12:42. She had already moved out exactly at that time. Okay, not only for those who are late, okay? It will be picked up randomly. It depends. There's no exact criteria, but sometimes when I pick up turn by turn, I might be looking at all those things. Okay, Chirayus, can you tell the answer of 1G? Different types of skill, education, and capacity are required for different. All of you, please check your answers. Chirayus, what happened? I'm sharing on the screen and then some of them are not there. Let me stop sharing this screen, okay? Because I'm not seeing all of them. This is the problem. Suryansa, Bidan, I will try my best not to share the screen most of the time because few of them I cannot see them. Manas,
Sir,
welcome back. Wait,
sir,
Joyce,
I have a
please
trick.
raise your virtual hand. Manas, welcome back. Where did you come from? Okay. Yes, Joyce.
Sir, I have a small trick to know where other people are. When you are presenting, just unpin the tab. It's a new update in the Google Meet that if you will unpin, everybody would be showed that if you unpin, then everybody will be showed and you can see others.
What? I don't see
All
any
of them.
difference. I pin them. I don't see them. I don't see them. It doesn't. It's not making so much difference right now. Like still like Bidans, Aaron, Chirayus, Mansa,
Oh,
Arnav.
their
I cannot see
cameras
them.
are off only.
That's what I told. Wang, once you can say I still can't see them. Okay, if they're not speaking, I'll remove them from the meeting. Okay, Wangs, can you tell the answer of 1G?
Sir, you can check it on what I said. If I turn on my video, it will automatically send me out.
It will automatically send you out.
I think
Okay,
because of my internet problem, it doesn't like render it.
okay, we'll come to that later on and see. Is it in my class only, or is it in all classes, or is it when it is recording, or is it when it's not
I
recording?
had it in
We have to
all
try to
classes.
observe that.
I
Okay,
had that problem in all classes.
okay, try to
No,
observe when does it happen.
no, sir, he's lying. At some classes, he on his camera. A lot of classes he has on his camera. I have seen him.
Okay, Arnav,
You're not the
I'm
one
not
that
trying to listen to
controls
Joyous
it.
and tell that, but the thing is, you have to observe at what time it's happening that way. Okay, like when your camera is causing a problem. Maybe there might be defects also at times, but I cannot say exactly there is no defect at all. There might be some defects like that to some extent, because when I start my recording, few students get automatically removed also. Is that clear? When I start my recording, it removes
Yes, sir.
one or two student, it removes automatically also. So that's why we are not all experts of Google Meet. Okay, so it keeps on. There is a bug. There is a thing that they keep on working also. So I cannot say I don't trust them. Okay, sometimes we have to trust also, and we trust them, but don't break our trust. Is that clear? I'm not saying him directly. So to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 2Z, Arnav, can you tell the answer? But if there's no answer, also anything interaction, then you'll be removed from the class. Not you, but anyone. Okay, Arnav, can you tell the answer of 2Z? Different types of skill, education, and capacity are required for different.
Sir, can I tell the answer? I know.
No, Prachit, it's randomly. Okay, it's not for those only who are prepared. It's for everyone to get ready for the
Can I
class.
say the answer again? And question
Yes.
again?
Yeah, what did you say?
Can you say the question again, sir?
Go to page number 24 and go to question number 1G. We are
I'm
doing
already
that.
there.
Okay. So please tell that answer.
Different types of skill, education, and capacity are required for different people.
Okay. Different types of skill, education, and capacity are required for different people. So is that clear?
Sir, I wrote work.
Sir, it is
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. How many of you think it is people? Raise your hand, virtual hand. Virtual hand, raise it up. Okay, how many of you think it is places? Raise your virtual hand. Okay, how many of you think that is work? Raise your virtual hand. Okay, so you can see. So where do you find that answer in the book when you take reference? Which page, which line number? That's what I told at first also. That's how you have to check rather than just doing lucky draw there. Okay, in the book, which place do you find that answer? Okay, we can tell that. Please raise your virtual hand and okay, you can just unmute and speak out then. Okay, because there are among those whose virtual hands are up. How do you think that is the correct answer? Where can you verify that? Looking at the passage, looking at the book also to some extent, because the question is from the book, and our main objective is to make you read those things to understand the concept. Okay, where do you think is the answer? So you can itself guess to some extent because our topic is itself relating to employment.
Sir,
Yes, Arnav.
sir, Viran was smiling for no reason.
Yeah, I know that he was smiling before some time. I was also looking, but okay, Biran, can you answer question number H, 1H?
Sir, could you wait for some time?
No, why?
Sir,
Why
I
is
will
it?
come.
All of you, please make sure you have a book, you have a copy, and then only sit down. Okay, please do not just sit down. You have to be prepared for the
Sir, you
class, and then
already told that we need
yeah,
our book or copy. Why didn't you went that time?
yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. Maybe like okay, he cannot even hear when we speak because he's been using an
Sir,
earphone.
what's like page number?
You are just asking for the page number now. Till now, what were you doing? Sleeping or what?
Yes, sir.
Please do not force the teacher to say anything. Okay, teacher has patience. Okay, but not so much. Okay, at times, is that clear? Please
Yes,
go to page number 24. Teacher does not like saying anything. Okay, but you sometimes you just force the teacher because like you just try to test the patience level of the teacher.
sir. Importance of training
One
at
H, one H. Question number 1H.
1H efficiency.
Okay, read the whole paragraph. No, I mean say read the whole
A
line.
person who is not trained cannot perform the given work efficiently.
A person who is not trained cannot perform the given work efficiently. Okay, all of you, do you have any? Okay, okay, there was a sound, so I have to
Bidan,
mute that. No, no, I have already muted. You don't have to worry. I will mute it immediately. Okay, as long as I have the controls. Okay, so how many of you got different answer over here? What happened? The virtual hand was supposed to be here. Lower all. Okay. How many of you have got a different answer than this? Please raise your virtual hand. So yes, of course, here a person who is not trained cannot perform the given work efficiently. What does efficiently mean?
Sir, efficiently means properly.
Okay, properly. Okay, efficient is trying to say that person cannot work much also as like those who are trained. Like if a person is untrained, maybe when the teacher is itself teaching, you can see sometimes that teacher either is might be even less in the speed of teaching also. Whereas some of the teachers might be going at a nice speed, but the students are understanding as well. Maybe because of the proper training that the teacher has been taking, that the speed is also there. But sometimes the content is also so much, okay, that it's difficult to finish because some of the thing might be like the content was too much also. And then you cannot compare between some subjects because some subjects like based on what the government has told is like for Nepali to most of the subject they need 5 periods, 5 credit hours is the highest. That means all days in a week they should be teaching. Is that clear? And except like for HPE, it's written just around 2 credit hours, means around 2 periods, 3 periods in a week out of 5 periods. Okay. And for moral 2 periods. So that's how the government has written for the content that the government has given. But the government's content and the book size is different sometimes. Sometimes government writes little and you see the government book is so small and the private books, this Asmita to everything, they read more, they make it so big. Is that clear? And some of them, if they're written directly, then that's also a different case. So you can see this itself shows a difference between the training itself in terms of like how it's going, and maybe in some other works also. If you're working in a bank, if you're trained, then maybe you'll be able to work fast. So training and untrained person, that's going to make a difference in case of efficiency, that the person will be able to do more works in less time. Is that clear? So some of the students in this class, you can see they finish so much assignment in less time, and the quality is also good. It shows that they are efficient. They can get more works done in less time. Similarly, in work also, when they're trained more and more, then if they grab also, you have to grab, okay, not just train. And you don't, they train you, but you just hear, but you don't listen, and you don't put them into action, then of course it makes no difference. So that's how it happens. Okay, so it's enough. So I don't think there's any more confusion now. So let's go to lesson 2. All of you go to page number 25, lesson 2. Today I'll be giving you a concept based on this, and based on this concept, you will be getting group work very quickly. Okay, and the group work, everything will not be discussed right now. I'll keep it in Google Classroom. If there's any confusion, then all you can let me know. So for now, let's go immediately to page number 25. That's lesson 2, occupational training institution and program. Before you go for the group work, let me give you a short concept of this topic, and then after that you can do the group work. So when I give the concept, I'll give you in a summary. Is that clear? And next class, you'll all have to present, since there are 6 topics and we have 5 groups. Okay, one topic we might have to just leave it because we don't want to keep on shuffling too much. One topic, again, we'll have to just leave it. So the topic title here is like lesson 2, occupational training institutions and program. So when you see this, what do you understand? All of you see page number 25, 26, 27, and 28, 29, and 30, and see that for 1 minute. And in 1 minute, what do you see? What do you think? What do you feel? What do you wonder? Please start doing that, and I'll give you one spreadsheet to write, and will not take more than 5 minutes for this activity. Is that clear? See it quickly. See it quickly means don't read them line by line. Just skim them. Skimming means just see what things are there, the main topic to some extent, what you can understand very quickly in 2 minutes. And then after that, you start writing what do you see, what do you think, what do you feel, what do you wonder about this topic. Okay, but first just see them, and after 2 minutes I'll give you the same direction again. Is that clear? You can write it in your notepad, or you can write it in your answer itself. Okay, whatever you know the answer, so that you can just copy and paste it in the spreadsheet. Do not type it directly where I have kept it. If you're using a mobile, that's a different case. If you're using a computer or laptop, always just paste it. Don't type it directly there, because sometimes the file might be lost from my side. There are different reasons. Is that clear? I know you already understand what could be the reason. Sometimes your friends might not be able to use them properly. They might accidentally delete it. Is that clear? So please always have it on your computer and save it and just paste it over here.
Or you are muted.
Yeah, I'm not speaking anything. Do you see my mouth moving? No, right? So please see that. What do you see, feel, think, wonder? Please see that link. I'll give you the link after some time, okay? this link and start filling it up quickly within 2 minutes. Not more than 2 minutes. We have to work on time management. Is that clear?
Sir, can you explain that 3 p.m. link one? I did not understand that.
Okay. Meanwhile, the others are keeping. I'll just explain that quickly. So one of the solution of Prachir has been already told. So that's why I told just have patience. Okay. Time will come. I already know what you have already told. Okay. So 3 p.m.
Sir.
link, if you can just join. Pranav, can you listen right now? I'm speaking and then you can be after that. Okay. Let me solve his answer and then I'll come to you. Okay. One at a time.
Sir,
Others, yes.
sir, it is showing error to open the file in my when I am clicking on the link.
Okay. Try again and again. Refresh it. Because there's no problem from my side. There are no any exceptional thing that I've done there. Okay. Is that clear? I've said it for everyone. It's not I said it according to email. If I said according to email, then that would be a different case. Refresh it again. Okay, 3 p.m. link is just to make sure that you register in that, and then once you register only, then you'll be allowed to enter that room. Is that clear? If you don't register, then it might not accept you. Is that clear? So 3 p.m. we're just trying to have somewhat type of extra time for you to ask question if there is anything for that day. Is that clear? So today we had a class, and today itself, like there were any problem that you wanted to ask, you can come around 3 p.m. itself at that time and ask. Is that clear? So that you don't have to all come at random timings. So if you have a class for that day also, you can come. If you don't have class also, you can come. But the thing is, priority goes to the classes who had the class for that day. Is that clear? So immediately, so you might have to wait because I will be giving priority to those classes whom I had class exactly for that day when I have to solve their problem. Sometimes there might be confusion. Some things might have been confusing to you. So that's a time for you to ask also. And then at the same time, for me to also clarify more. Is that clear? So that's not extra, totally extra classes. We are not trying to take so much extra classes right now because we have to try to finish within how much has been like time has been given also. And summarize.
Sir,
That's
it is
time just work.
compulsory to join that link.
It's not compulsory, but you cannot keep on coming again at different timing and be asking the same question individually. Is that clear? Like some of you come individually, so different people come and take 10 minutes. I told you, like let's say somebody comes and starts asking me question, then it takes 10 minutes, 5 minutes, let's say. Then again Saksar comes 5 minutes, then total, 20 into 5 is going to be 100 minutes for me. So that's why I just want you to all just come at that time if you have any confusion. So that when I explain to someone, you will also know your answer and then it will be enough. So for that, I wanted to keep that. Is that clear? So that is the main objective. It's not that I want to teach extra time, keeping whole class over there. For those who have problems or anything, that's a time when you can ask the student itself and learn, when you can ask me also and learn. It's not that we'll be having many big, if the room is big, then I might have to send you another link again for that. Is that clear? If the room is too big also. Okay, so that's it. So if you don't register and if you have not registered in Zoom, if you have not logged into Zoom, then that will not work. So that will be more or less regular at 3 o'clock for now. Is that clear? For now, that's just going to be for 3 o'clock regular. If you have to ask immediately anything and just move. Okay, now let me give you a quick concept now. So there are different training institutions. You can see on page number 25. One is Skill Development Training Center. Another is Cottage and Small Industry Development Committee. There is another Federation of Nepalese Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Similarly, Council for Training, Education and Vocational Training. Then next is Labor Import Center, and finally Skill for Employment Project. So there are around 6 of them written in our topic, although there are more than this also. Okay. So based on this, we'll be dividing our work into 5 groups. So you can see on my screen. So very quick concept I'll give you so that you can do research based on this topic. Okay. And when you, I'm not trying to say you to research, hey, you just make a presentation based on the book, but in your own words. Is that clear? You don't have to research so much more into this topic. Just make a small presentation, just do it turn by turn, and just try to finish that within maximum 2 to 3 minutes. So we have here different industries, other industries also. Department of Cottage and Small Industries, Cottage and Small Industries Development Committee, Technical Schools, Labor Supply Center, Skill for Employment Project. So that's in different, there are only 5. So we'll be focusing more or less that exactly fits over here 5, and that is same in our. So those are the common things in 2 books. Is that clear? If they are in common, means that we can say that is more important. Does that make sense to some extent? That way I'll be choosing the topic for now. Is that clear? So based on this, but I will be using your book's topic, exactly the title, how it's written in your book. So these are the different training institutions that has been providing training. And we don't need to go so much in detail for that, because that much is itself enough. So don't need to go so much detail. Okay. So we have Skill Development Training Center as one of them in detail, where different types of skill development activities are taking place. And we'll do this in next class. Again, once you're presenting, make sure you try to summarize and present it. And the next one is Cottage and Small Industries Development Committee. I'll be giving you this link as well. Is that clear? So from this, we try to summarize.
Sir, can you tell the groups?
Yeah, groups, I'll keep it in Google Classroom. Okay.
Sir, can you keep it
I'll
right
keep
now? So like we can make
right
the
now.
and arrange the timing.
Right now, the time is already over. We have to try our best not to go behind our time. Okay, 1:10 is our time. Is that clear? So
Yes,
we have to see what is
sir.
more important right now.
Sir, and can you do one thing also? That can you make group leaders? You can assign the leaders.
Okay, you choose your own leader among the group and make sure the same person is not repeated. Okay.
No, like sir, you can choose the leaders. No.
For now, let's see how it works. Why not you itself choose your own leader? Choose your own leader who you think works out and who is very democratic. Because in democracy, we sometimes choose the leader also. For this time, why not try that way? Okay, if it doesn't work out, then I will choose afterwards. For now, you choose your own leader, because I wanted all of you to work as a team. Okay, is that clear? But if you think you really need a leader, then you choose your own leader also for from this activity itself, or maybe in the future we will do that. Now, I used to often choose a lot of leaders earlier also, but for this year, I've stopped from since 2 years trying to make too many leaders immediately. Okay, for some time I've been stopping that for some time. Later on, your friends will know each other, and then you can appoint your own leader. And then make sure it is circulated turn by turn, that the same person doesn't get repeated. Is that clear? For each topic. Is that clear or not now? For this time, let's say yeah, I'm going to keep that assignment in the Google Classroom, telling which group and which topic you got. Is that clear? So you can see in the book, it's in different ways. And then when you present for 2 minutes, and remaining time I will present. Is that clear? Okay, thank you so much. I have next class with grade 8, and I have called resource person. I cannot be behind my time at all. Is that clear? If you have more confusion, you can join at 3 o'clock.
Okay, sir.
And ask for further. That's why I told we are having that time also. Is that clear? Okay. I'll keep the assignment on time, and then by 3 o'clock, if your solution is not still solved, then you can come and ask at 3 o'clock. Is that clear now? Okay, thank you so much. Let me in on time because we need to start on